Hello guys, this is going to be a review of the Maglite Ml300L LED flashlight. This is one of Maglite's newer flashlights. It has the LED bulb, and like all Maglites, it is made out of aluminum. This one is the 3D cell model, which is approximately 12 inches long, just a little bit under. It's more like maybe 11.5, so just around a foot, which it's not very bad. Here's my hand for comparison. It's a little larger than a typical flashlight, however, in my opinion, it's not too long. Without batteries, this weighs just about 12 ounces. I can't weigh it with batteries on this scale because the scale doesn't have the capacity for it. However, I weighed the batteries individually and added it, and with batteries it weighs approximately 27 ounces. So really it's not that bad. The one thing that is different about this one when you compare it to the incandescent flashlights, it's just a tiny bit shorter and it's a little bit thinner. So that may make it bend a little easier if you drop it. However, if you take good care of it, that shouldn't really be an issue. One of the nice things about this flashlight is it comes equipped with the quick click feature, which is operated by the single power button. And what that is 4 different mode sets that it comes with. From the factory, it's set to the default mode set 1, which is high, low, and echo for the 3 different settings. I usually leave it on mode set 2, which is outdoors, which is high, low, and strobe. However, there's also the option for law enforcement and tactical, I believe, which contain momentary, high, and I think one of them contains echo and one of them has strobe. I will show you each of those 3 function sets. Let me turn off the light here and then shut the camera light off. So this is function set 1. This is high. This is low, and this is echo. Now the way you pick the mode is by pressing this button. So if you want high, you just push it once. When you push it again, it'll shut off. If you want low, you have to click it twice pretty quickly. About the same amount of time it would take you to say click, click is what the manual states. So if we click it twice, we get low. And you can change it to echo by turning it off and clicking it 3 times. And that's echo. So to change it to another function set, it's pretty simple. You loosen the battery cap so that the light won't operate, and you let that go for about 2 seconds. Then what you do is you press and hold the power button while screwing the cap on, and in about 4 seconds it should flash. If you let go, it would set it to function set 1. If you let go, it'll set it to function set 2, which is what I'm going to set it to. And it will do that 3 times, and you can let go to set it to function set 3, and 4 times for function set 4. So now I'll show you function set 2. What that is we have high, we have low, and then we have strobe, which, as you can see, it's a pretty good strobe. So now we'll go ahead and set it to function set 3, which is law enforcement, I believe. Whoops. So we go through the same process. I have to loosen it a little more. And this time we will let go after 3 flashes. Okay, so now it's set to law enforcement. So I will show you the 3 modes. The first one is momentary, so while you hold the button, the beam will be on. When you let go, it'll turn off. To keep the beam on, you have to press it twice. That will hold the beam on. Again, to turn it off, you just shut it off. And 3 clicks gives you echo, I believe. It's either echo or low. So let me turn the lights on. Whoops. Sorry about that. Almost knocked the camera over. So as you can see, the momentary, I guess, would be nice if you were in the law enforcement field, so you can turn it off quickly. And to turn it on, you just simply press it twice. So now I will set it to function set 4, which I believe is either military or tactical. I forget what they call it exactly. Okay, so now it is on mode set 4, which is the last mode set. The first one, like with law enforcement, is momentary. The second one, like law enforcement, is high. And now I believe the third one will be strobe. So there you have it. That is mode set 4. Personally, I keep mine on mode set 2, which is outdoors, because really Echo does not put out that much light, and I'd rather just use it on either high or low when I need it. But that means that if you do take it outside for camping or something, you don't have to mess around with changing it. It'll already be there. And the strobe could be useful for an SOS or for, I guess really an SOS if you're outside. Maybe there's other uses too. So I keep mine on mode set 2, which I think has everything you need. Momentary I don't think is that useful, because then you have to hold your hand on it the whole time. You can't really set it down somewhere without doing the double click thing. Because realistically, most of the time when you just need light for a couple seconds, you're going to have it on high. And if you don't need it that much light, you're going to put it on low. And I don't think Echo really does anything for you. And the strobe gives you a good emergency tool should you ever need it. So all in all, I think this is a very good flashlight. Again, you can see it has the LED bulb in there. The one thing that is a little different with these than with the incandescent is you can't focus the beam that much. Now, I believe the earlier LEDs, you couldn't focus it at all. This one has a little bit of leeway for focusing, but it's still really nowhere near as much as the older ones. And it puts out much more light and it's much brighter, so really I don't know if you'd ever really need to focus it. Gives you a little bit. So I believe that's flood and that's spot. And you can only really turn it about a quarter turn. You can leave it in the middle, I guess, if you'd wanted to. But really, if you just use this for like looking at inspecting stuff, or trying to find something in a dark closet, or really even just during a power outage in a small house, the spot mode, or the spot focusing, works pretty well. So that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful and maybe even enjoyed it. Thank you for your time, and as always, have a great day.